Hey there, I'm John Suscovich, and I have not published a video for you guys in forever. And I wanted to do an update video, but there's a twist. I noticed with my last series that while the information was good and I got some good feedback from you guys, it wasn't dynamic enough and it didn't capture attention. It was a complete failure on my part to make a good topic more interesting. So today, while I give you my update, just as trying something out, I don't know if it was gonna work or not, but I'm gonna give you my update while playing a project that I just did in the background. I'm gonna write down into a picture-in-picture, and as I go to a picture-in-picture, in the background is gonna be me creating a way to rope off the brewery so that people don't meander around all our tanks and hoses and knobs and things. Pull the wrong lever, bad things will happen. It's a liability. So I'm creating a way to rope off the brewery from the general public. So while I'm doing that, let's just get into what I've been doing on farm this winter. This winter has been really fun for me on farm. I got to that point last fall where I was freaking out a little bit about trying to balance the fact that I'm a farmer and a farm marketing solutionser, and I have this brewery and I have this distillery, and I'm kind of the renaissance man of the area where people break things and I fix things. And I fix things or organize how they're fixed, or you know, whatever. I'm there to troubleshoot and go, oh no, I have a solution for that. And with that, it takes time away from what I'm able to do agriculturally. That, and my farm's really wet and it has certain constraints, and there are things, without getting into all the details of my property, that constrict what and how I can grow things here, in addition to my other obligations in life. So that worried me last fall, and I got into, you know, this sad state of just being like, I don't know if I can do this, and I'm on Farm Marketing Solutions talking about successful farming and marketing efforts and business development, and here my farm is floundering a little bit because I'm balancing the fact that I do so many other things for so many other people. And then it finally clicked, like, yeah, all the things I do for the brewery, and to a very small extent the distillery, but it's mostly the brewery, help keep the brewery moving, going forward. I create or find solutions for things that go wrong, because having a brewery on a farm is rather difficult, and I can bring value to the table other than just raising chickens and pigs. So where I'm landing at with the Fix My Farm series, and there'll be a video coming out about this where I go in a little bit more in depth about what my choices have been and how I got to them. But what I'm gonna do is just see how I can operate the farm as a one-man scale with a little bit of supplemental labor here and there, but no full-time employees, and just follow my friend Phil's advice about just how big can I be and handle it all as one guy. And I know there's danger in that, and it's not just me. My wife is here to help me out. I have great partners in the brewery, and I have friends locally, so there is a support system here for me. But what can I do to really hone our practices, get our systems in alignment, make everything kind of more well-oiled before we decide to or not decide to expand agricultural operations on the farm. So the farm covers all the overhead except for most of my salary, what I take home on a month-to-month basis, and the brewery takes care of the rest of that salary where I'm missing it from my farm production and sales because I do so many things for them. So I have an off-farm job on farm, and that's how I'm able to balance things. And that's a little bit more in depth than I had meant to go in this video, but that's okay. So let's change views, and I'll tell you about what's been going on with Farm Marketing Solutions this winter. Farm Marketing Solutions for me has always been a good creative outlet and a way for me to kind of test things and learn things, and a way to fund, you know, a few car payments, an extra camera, and some of the hobbies, the things I like to do that end up supporting my farm and my other businesses as an entirety. It's gray and it's a little bit convoluted, and I've structured it the best I could, working with the people that I have and the resources that I have. But yeah, Farm Marketing Solutions was the thing on the side that I love to do. I love to farm, and I like to fix things, and I like to be the person I am on a regular basis. And there's something about being that person that really pushes me to want to teach, to want to share this information with other people, so that my mistakes and failures can become your learning experiences, so you can get further down your farming journey by just watching and learning from what I do. And I don't have all the answers, and that's okay, because we'll figure out the rest of them together. So this winter with Farm Marketing Solutions, all the normal time, and I don't dedicate a ton of time for this week to week because I'm so busy on farm, but any time that I have been able to spend has been on writing and publishing this new book. I've been creating the second number 2 pasture poultry packet. This one is for marketing grass-fed chicken for meat and eggs. It's all the marketing concepts, all the things broken down, common myths, mistakes, best practices, frameworks for your decision making, kind of based off of holistic management. It's holistic marketing, where I'm creating the frameworks because giving you a marketing plan with a point-by-point examples, while there's value in that, it's hard, it can be difficult if you don't have the right mindset to adapt that to your specific situation if you're looking for just a roadmap. So I feel like I've done a great job of breaking down how to create those roadmaps into frameworks where you can walk through the whole thing and say, oh, I get it. I finally get the concepts on how to create a marketing plan. I get the concept on how to create a business funnel. And you can create that and adapt and use the examples that I have in this packet to create the things that you need to sell more chicken and eggs. And I did concentrate on chicken and eggs, broiler chickens and eggs, because I'm gonna start with chickens because it's the gateway drug of pastured meats. It's a 2-month turnaround. You can have a whole batch of chickens done in 8 weeks, 56 days, and get them to market. And that's awesome because it's easy to cash flow, it's a quick turnaround, you don't need any winter investment, and it's a good way to break into the meat category if that's the direction you want to go. So we're starting with pastured poultry with this packet, how to sell more and grow your business, or just make it more viable if you want to do it on as a homestead level and just kind of sell a few chickens on the side. So with publishing a book comes all the creative work. I do a lot of my own illustrations, and when I can't, I work with my friend Dan Hamilton, who does the rest of the illustrations, doing the graphic layout, finding and writing all the copy, fact checking the things that I claim in the book to make sure that they're scientifically and statistically accurate. And just the creative process is so tedious and long. I mean, we're not talking about a 50-page book. We're talking about a 250, 300-page book by the time this thing is all done. And that is time consuming. And that's why I haven't been creating a lot of videos lately, because I've been sourcing editors and figuring out what it is to have an ISBN, which is the registering the book, Library of Congress number, UPCs, and creating barcodes, and then bringing all that into the design of the book. The submission process for all this, I'm getting Farm Marketing Solutions in this book series trademarked, so I'm going through the trademark process and talking to the US Trademark Office. All these things on the side that happen behind the scenes and cost me a whole bunch of money to be able to publish it. I haven't been able to create content because I've been focused on all of that stuff. The book right now is at the editor. I have a guy professionally who's been doing this 16+ years, is going over and making sure my spelling and grammar is correct. I couldn't even say spelling and grammar. And also making sure that my story is cohesive, that my language is good, that I'm coming across and presenting my points the way I mean to, and that's where finding somebody good who is also now invested in the process and the project there's so much value in it. So this thing is gonna be awesome, and I'm excited for it, and it launches on May 1st of this year. We're just like a month or so, month and a half away from me publishing this video and then publishing that book, where I finally get to get this friggin' thing out in the public, get it published, get it into your hands so you can start using it. And not only does it have all the theories broken down, but I also, in the back of the book, have usable marketing materials that you can copy or print and then bring to your farm store or your farm market or wherever you're selling chickens, hand it to a chef, hand it to a new CSA customer, and further your customer education and your marketing through the materials that I have presented and that I've been using them for the last 2 years on my farm. I've now honed my practices to the point where I'm getting customers in, I'm selling out of my stuff year to year. I'm just having a lot of fun with it, and now I get to share it with you guys. But all of that is a process. So it's in the editor's hands right now. He's giving me more stuff probably right after this video comes out. I'm gonna go over his edits, we're gonna have some more conversation. I'm gonna have to block out time and lose some sleep, put all this together. While I'm doing that, I'm getting pigs. My first chickens come in right after I publish the book. We'll be setting up the hop yard in April, and that's where a lot of my energy is there. And just keeping all the irons in the fire, all the plates spinning, keeping all the things going as I build this stuff behind me. Yeah, it's kind of fun. So what are we talking about now? This video is wrapping up. I'm coming to the end of it. It was just an update to keep you guys in the loop of what I've been doing and where I've been. I'm not gone as a content producer. In the foreseeable future, like the next couple years at least, I don't see me going anywhere as far as YouTube, Farm Marketing Solutions. I finally have these 3 books out. I'm really excited about them, and I want to take the time to develop what those books are in the world, get them out into the hands of appa producers and members, getting them out into people who are getting into pastured poultry, and helping grow, make a change in the world where people are eating more chickens that were raised on grass. The A Million Chicken initiative is still alive and well, but is all these things, all this networking and other things I've been working on this winter. Now this video is getting a little bit long and I want to keep it short and tidy because I'm coming to the end of me building my little rope thing for the brewery. Now, if you have any questions, comments, feedback, if you want to just say hello because you haven't seen me in a while, then leave them in the comment section for this video. Otherwise, just hang out. You don't have to do anything special. If you're interested in hearing more about the book, you can check out the Farm Marketing Solutions store. And that's it for plugs and updates and good things. I hope you have an awesome day. I hope your winter has been fantastic. More updates to come as I get animals in and as I start to work more outside. But for now, until next time, I'll see you out in the field.